Hey everybody, how's it going? Kelly from MAMG Let's Play here, and unfortunately I have to do one of those videos. Yeah, I know. It's gonna suck, and I hate filming these videos, but I'd rather you guys know what's going on so that you can prepare yourselves emotionally, mentally, whatever you need to do, and you have a justifiable reason as to why I'm going to be gone. There's also people moving, so you'll hear background noise. I'm sorry. It's been a weird day. It's been a weird week, to say the least. But anyways, let me go ahead and get the big thing off of my chest here. This week, and probably next week, there won't be any videos. This is the only video you'll see because I haven't had any time to film anything. So I mentioned this in one of my videos before. I can't even remember if it was like The Witch's Heart or Stay, or anything like that. But I recently proposed to my now fiance, and so we've been doing a lot of wedding stuff. And I thought, we're going to get married next October. There's plenty of time to do things and we'll be all right. Oh no. Oh dear God, no. I was wrong. There's a lot of things we need to do like right now in this moment. The most important thing being finding a venue, because apparently fall weddings are in and they are going quick. We're actually going to have our wedding on October 26th, but that date may change because we may not be able to find a venue for that specific time frame. So I'm actually getting ready to go to Atlanta next weekend, which I know you're like, well, why didn't you film anything this weekend? It's been in preparation to go to Atlanta because next week, or I guess this coming Friday, I'm going to be going down to Atlanta. We're going to be meeting with somebody to tour a venue Saturday morning, and then I'm going to have to drive Amanda back to North Carolina because she has to work on Sunday. So I may be able to film on Sunday, but I have a feeling after working the entire week, some of you guys know I drive an hour to work and then an hour back from work. So I'm driving 2 hours a day already. On top of the fact that I'm going to have to go to Atlanta on Friday, which is about 4 hours away, I'm going to be pretty exhausted when it comes to Saturday. So today was the day where I could go get my oil changed, my tires checked, everything's good, make sure that we're ready for the trip, and then do some housekeeping things. So unfortunately, I've ran out of time to film anything. So it's going to suck. I know that you guys want to see what happens on The Witch's Heart. The bonus chapter just released, or just recently released, so we'll be able to transition smoothly into that. Danganronpa has a big murder situation going on that I really want to know what happens. And then Stay. Poor Quinn. That man, the whole point of the game is to not leave him alone, and I've left him alone for like 2 weeks straight now. It's probably going to be like a month by the time I get back to him. He may hate me, but if you saw the end of the last episode that I did, he might not have that much to worry about. So we'll see how that goes, but I definitely didn't want to try to cram in some recordings today while I was doing all this other stuff, because that just becomes a source of stress, and I don't want this channel to ever be something where I'm sitting there like, oh my god, I need to finish this video now, I need to blitz through this puzzle or do whatever I need to do because I only gave myself 3 hours to record today and I gotta go do this other stuff. I didn't want to do that. Like I said, there's already enough stuff that we're gonna have to be dealing with when it comes to the wedding. Thankfully, if this venue does pan out, which apparently it's probably going to, there's like a 95% chance that we're going to just change the date and go with this venue because it's a beautiful place. We actually, a couple weeks ago when we went to Atlanta, went to the venue from the outside and took a look at it, and it looked wonderful. And Amanda's mom apparently decided that we weren't moving fast enough, and actually today went and checked the venue out herself. So they're holding the date for us so that the actual people that are in the wedding can go check out the venue and see if it's what we want to do. If it is what we want to do, there is an all-inclusive package, which is very, very wonderful. So we don't have to do anything about catering or the cake, the DJ. All of that stuff is going to be covered, which would be fantastic because that means it's less times that we have to go down to Atlanta, do like food tastings or figure out where we're going to get food from, the cake, all those kind of things. We still need to find a photographer. I know this is becoming like a vlog, but just so you guys know, we still need to find a photographer. And then I think after that, the only other big thing was like bouquets. I don't know. I've never done wedding stuff. I've never been married. I've never really participated in weddings. I've seen a couple, and I think the only one I was in was like when I was 5 as a ring bearer or something. So yeah, it's really weird for me. I don't understand the timeline of stuff. Amanda's constantly telling me like, hey, you need to let these people know that they're going to be in your wedding. And I totally thought that you're supposed to let groomsmen know that they're going to be groomsmen when everybody gets invitations. It's like, oh, hey, by the way, like we're having a wedding on this day at this place and we'd like for you to be a groomsman. Apparently not. Apparently you're supposed to tell them like way, way in advance. So now they know a year ahead of time. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm hoping like that everything works out well. I'm not trying to rush the wedding stuff. I know that it's a lot of stress for Amanda because she's been thinking about this ever since she was little. I think most girls have, which is why I'm trying not to overstep any boundaries. I'm not trying to downplay anything that she's stressed out about. I'm just trying to be a good person, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But unfortunately, that means I have to neglect the channel so that I can do these other things. Because, again, if I don't drive us to Atlanta and back on Friday and Saturday, there's no way we can look at the venue. And who really wants to book a venue that you can't see? So it's just rough because her schedule is very, very different than mine. I get every weekend off. She works retail, so those of you that work retail know that you have no choice in when you work. So that's why I'm thinking that, hey, we'll go down Friday, check out the venue on Saturday. I'll drive up and she can sleep. Sunday, I will probably just veg out and try to get myself in the normal state. So yeah. That's pretty much everything that I can tell you guys at this point. There's no other big news or anything like that. I'm sure some of you are like, getting married is big news, which it probably is to a lot of people. And to me, I'm sure it'll hit me later on when I have to do like tuxedo fittings and all that kind of stuff. But right now, it feels like it's really, really far away. So I'm not too stressed out about it. But Amanda has already found the wedding dress. So it's happening for sure. I just don't know when it is anymore. But I'll let you guys know as soon as I find stuff like that out. I just wanted to give you guys a face-to-face talk as opposed to just, posting something on Twitter and being like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm not posting anything for 2 weeks. Sorry, things are happening. That's not how I want to do my channel, at least. If other people want to do it that way, that's their own thing. But it's October. I definitely want to make some stuff this month, especially because October 31st, on top of being Halloween, is the anniversary of my channel. I think it's been 5 years, which is weird to think about. Like, I know that other YouTubers talk about being on YouTube for 5 years and all this stuff, and it doesn't sink in with me. I can't believe that I've been doing this specific channel for 5 years. Because before this, I had my website, my martial arts movie website, and I had a channel dedicated to that. So I don't even know how long I've been playing around with YouTube at this point. But anyways, I feel like I'm rambling. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really sorry. I'm going to try my absolute best to get back into the grind of things once things settle down. If anything, I think holiday season, especially since I work more like in a factory setting, I'll be able to take like a week off for Thanksgiving or a week off for Christmas. And of course, some of that will be seeing Amanda's family because my family's too far away for us to visit like in a day or so. But again, if she's still working retail, then she'll have like Black Friday, day after Christmas, all that kind of stuff that makes it really hard for her to take off. So I'll have plenty of time to film. But I'm not thinking I'm going to be away from the channel for that long. I'm just saying that there is going to be time for me to catch up and get into all the other games that everybody's been into. But anyways, I think that's it. I feel like I've definitely rambled for long enough. I hope that you guys like the new format that I have been doing, the Monday through Friday, with the long video being on Friday so that you guys can break it up over the weekend if you want to watch it over the weekend as opposed to just trying to sit and watch it. Although, according to the comments, it looks like a lot of you guys are posting stuff immediately after you're done watching, which is awesome. Thank you guys so much. And I'm sorry that I've been kind of distant with the comments. It's nothing against you guys. I'm not trying to ignore you or anything. In fact, I'm going to try and get caught up on my comments really, really soon so that way you guys don't feel neglected. But just know that videos may be very, very slow or non-existent for at least this week and next week. And hopefully the week after that, I'll be fully good to go. It just depends on what we find out with this venue and whether or not we need to check other places or whatever else may happen. Who knows what happens in life, right? Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you thought about all this craziness, whether you want to put in your 2 cents on me getting married and how it's a terrible idea and I should run away as far as I can, or that you're happy for me. That's cool too. And if there's any new games coming out that I need to play, throw them down in the comments section and I'll be sure to give them a look. There's a lot of games that I've noticed have been coming out that I haven't even had a chance to check out or play. So I'm really excited, but this new format makes it so I can only play 3 games at a time. Hopefully I'll pick some shorter ones so that we can roll through them. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next MAMJ Let's Play.